What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Don't Starve Reign of Giants DLC with Wigfrid and I, your host, Clarity and Lies. So, when we last left off, we had a little bit of a hectic adventure. We were doing a lot of random things, so there's not really much to mention in particular. We did get attacked by a lot of frogs, and that was kind of annoying. And when I say a lot of frogs, I mean a lot of frogs. Anyways, as you can see here by the thermal measurer, summer is a-coming, so I decided it would be a good time to probably pick up all of the wood that's over here. That way I don't lose any of it, because I've just kind of left it here for now until I had a chance to get to it. But as you guys know, summer heat kind of burns everything up, and I don't want to risk losing all this wood just because I'm lazy. Yeah, so I'm gonna pick all of this up, and then I shall see you guys afterwards. Alright, so 4 shovels later, we've got all of the wood in the chest. There we go. We got ourselves, I think, like 3.5 stacks from that. That's not too bad. One of the things that I need my umbrella badly. Thank you, Mr. Chester. Alright, so one of the things that you guys have been telling me for ages and ages to get is birdcage. I can't remember where the heck it is, though. So we're going to try and craft that right this instant, if I can actually find it. I don't think it's in survival. Uh-oh. Where are you? Alright, this is embarrassing. It would be in structures, wouldn't it? There it is, birdcage. So we're gonna need 2 seeds. Oh, well, there's one. We'll have to take a look at it. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, I knew that I had like 2 seeds around me, so... Oh, look at that, even more. We're gonna need them to lure the birds anyways, so it's all good. It's all good. Okay, so structures. We're going to need 6 gold and 2 papyrus. Well, the papyrus I can make right now because I've got enough cut reeds for that. So let's just grab our gold. There we go. And we should be able to make a bird cage. Perfect. Alright, now I'm just going to throw this over here. There we go, because I don't really need a bird right next to me. But the reason why we're getting a bird cage is because birds are actually pretty darn useful in getting rid of some of the spoiled stuff that we have. Now, first we're going to have to make a bird trap. There we go. And then we are just going to plant that right outside. Maybe we should do it in... Oh, it doesn't matter which biome, I don't think. Bait it. And Chester, you have my one and only torch because I am silly. Alright, and then we're going to put the rest of this stuff away. Hopefully we get a bird. The reason why we want a bird is because it allows us to turn things like spoiled monster meat into something actually edible, like eggs. Well, that's exactly what it turns it into, but yeah, let's not fret on the details here. Come on, people. Alright, so I am definitely going to need some fire. Let's throw some poop on the fire. There we go. So yeah, the other thing that I want to craft right this instant while we wait for the daytime, it's, I made a mistake when I said that down feathers were only useful for one thing. Hey, get out of here! This is my fire, not yours. Alright, so the other thing that you can craft with down feathers is a big effing fan. Oh, come on! There you go. I'll get you your own fire soon. Once daylight hits. You can have that one. How about that? You go touch it. Okay. We're gonna have to burn some daylight for this, but I think it's in survival at the very end. Yeah, there we go. Luxury fan. Get out of here! Okay, luxury fan. Where were we? We're gonna need some string for that, so 2 rope. There we go. And boom! Oh, he got some of the fire, darn it. So, we just crafted ourselves the luxury fan. It is a fairly useful item. It's an item that gets consumed on use, so we're just gonna throw that in there. Why not? There you go, Chester, and you can also have the umbrella back, because I know you like to stay cool with it, buddy. Alright, the way that the luxury fan works is it actually... Ooh, we got a crow. It cools down your character. So see how I have 50 degrees Celsius right here? My character is actually going to overheat once they get to about 64. The luxury fan instantly cools at least, well, at most, 50 degrees Celsius. So it's actually pretty darn useful. and keeping yourself cool. At the same time, it also has a radius around it. I'm not entirely sure how big the radius is. You want this? You guys are liars. I guess I can't give him the monster meat. Maybe it's because it's spoiled or something. I don't know. Or maybe I just got him and therefore, you know, he doesn't want to cooperate with me. But yeah, it has a radius around it in which it'll actually put out fires. So it's kind of like an alternative to both some summer gear and also an ice fling-o-matic that you can carry on your back, which is kind of awesome. So yeah, that's something that I definitely want to have during the summertime, because in case I get a little bit overheated. Also, speaking of which, give me back my thermal stone, Mr. Chester. That way I can cool myself down really rapidly in case I get into a bit of a snag. Is it summer? Officially summer? No, I think it's going to be officially summer next day. So we might want to keep carrying this on us. It makes us wet though. So one of the things that I want to do during the summer, as soon as summer starts, I want to grab a bunch of cactus flowers. I want to grab 5 at first so that I can actually survive by making myself a nice little tiny bit of a fancy snazzy ah, man, the word is on the tip of my tongue. Shirt, there we go. Yeah, I want to make myself a floral patterned shirt, which, you know, helps you during the summer because it reduces the amount of heat that you get over time. I'm just going to pick up a bunch of random stuff while we're at it because, well, a lot of these things are going to burn. One more thing that a lot of you guys have, you know, kind of tried to remind me of is filling up the ice fling-o-matics. I make sure to do that anytime that the glommer, you know, kind of poops himself, because it takes about like 2 glommer poops to get it up to this right here. So the glommer is actually pretty awesome. I think he does like 5 or 6 notches on there, which is awesome. And then I think normal poop does about 1 notch. So super poop glommer. I don't know what he's eating. He's like snuck into some sort of rocket science industry and broken out a batch of it and just gobbled it all up. Anyways, I will be right back. So I did a little bit of searching online to figure out what was up with our feathery friend's appetite here. Sorry, I am losing my voice today. I don't know what's on the go. But I found out that instead of, you know, being a connoisseur that he is, he won't accept any raw product. Therefore, you have to give him proper meat, cooked oh so slightly. You know, he's a well-done type of guy. He doesn't like it blue. He doesn't like it rare. But, yeah, so this is a really nice way of getting some eggs, which are kind of awesome. One of the things that I wanted to craft up with some eggs, and I've been kind of collecting them from the pengulls over time, just their rotten ones. I don't need any of the other ones for like what I want to do, but rotten eggs plus, let's do some science here, plus charcoal. Okay, ready? Plus niter. Ooh, this is gonna be a fun stuff. Ready? Okay, that gives us gunpowder. Oh ho 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 ho. 14 gunpowder, by the way, is enough to kill pretty much any giant in the game, which is awesome. So I'm actually gonna, you know, make some of this stuff up, but just not right now. I thought I'd mention it though, since we are on the topic of eggs. So I'm just gonna give my feathery friend here lots and lots of this stuff here. The other thing that you can do with eggs that's really nice is you can feed them to the to Mr. Pig King up here. The Pig King right up here, and he will actually give you gold for each egg. I'm not sure how much gold, I can't remember. I think it's a variable number between like 3 or something, 2 or 3, I don't know. But he gives you a rather large amount of gold, which is nice. You can feed them to pigs, so you know it turns meat into a completely renewable resource. So like if I wanted to, I can cook up these frog legs, feed it to the bird. He'll give me eggs. If my eggs were going bad, I could cook up my eggs, feed it to the bird. He'd give me more eggs, and which are fresh. So bird cage, I don't know why I didn't get you earlier. I don't know why, but I love you. Anyways, yep, so that's not all that we wanted to do today. So the other thing that I wanted to do sometime today, other than just waiting for summertime to grab that stuff there, I wanted to make sure that I had enough stuff to deal with the Dragonfly. I can't remember where, though, I put my gosh darn. Okay, there's my old bell. So I want to make sure that I have this on me at all times. Oh, that wasn't the old bell. There we go. I want to make sure that I have my old bell and my pan flute combo ready at all times, because that way I can deal with the Dragonfly without him going away. Because if you guys haven't been watching the series, every single time that it's come to summer, we've actually had a bit of a problem fighting with the Dragonfly. I'm either unprepared, because I didn't have Chester then, or, you know, I just derp up really hard and don't have like an old bell or anything like that, and I try and fight him hand-to-hand combat, which does work, it's just not very effective. So I want to make sure that I am prepared to kill him this time. And the other times I've come prepared and actually, like, you know, gone out to fight him, but when I left to go get prepared, he like despawned or ran away or something. So yeah. Also, he is not a fun guy to use on like the beefalo, because he will just instantly kill them, which is not cool, man, not cool at all. I should eat stuff. Anyways, yep, so I'm going to BRB, and I shall see you guys on the flip side. Welcome back, guys and girls. Yeah, so if any of you guys watched the last episode, you'll know that I was actually spending a lot of that time trying to get myself an endothermic fire pit. I have one pre-built here from last episode. So what I'm trying to think and like figure out here is like where I want to place this, because I'm not sure. Like, all of my stuff is centralized right here, and I do have one right here, so like me putting one like near here doesn't really help me all that much. Because, I mean, I could just, like, walk over here, so there's no real point in me actually, you know, doing anything with that. So I was actually thinking about making myself a little bit of a summer home, I guess you could call it. More so just, like, a little tiny bit of an outpost that is only going to have an endothermic fireplace for now. For now, we also have an outpost up here, if you don't know. So I was going to try and copy a design like this, maybe have a little bit of like an ice fling-o-matic, but I don't have the rocks for an ice fling-o-matic, to be honest. But maybe have like an ice fling-o-matic and, you know, a couple things for the summertime, and maybe a chest and a freezer, you know, and a crockpot. So like an icebox, crockpot, and an ice fling-o-matic with a nice endothermic fireplace in the middle. Have it somewhere, you know, near to a place that's normally bustling for summertime, but not too far from my own base, so that like if I do need something, I don't have to go for a long trek. Unfortunately, I don't have the resources right now to build the ice fling-o-matic. I'm missing a lot of rocks, so I think what I'm gonna have to do between this day and the next, because I'm pretty sure next day is when summer starts, I'm gonna have to like farm up. I think I'm gonna go for these ones right here, because I do have a lot of flint and niter, and these right here don't give you any niter, or flint, sorry. They don't give any sort of flint, so it's all right to mine these. They're not as productive because, I mean, like, you know, you're not getting any flints, but you're still having to mine as much. But you know, I don't need the flint, I need the stone. And I know what you're thinking, I should probably mine up these icicles here as well, because, you know, that's non-permanent stone, that's gonna go away, and they give me about like 2 or 3 stone. The thing is, though, I don't need the ice. I really don't need it, and I get a lot more stone, I think, from these things. But I'm gonna test that out. I'm gonna see like what gives me more stone. If these give me, you know, 1 less stone, then it might be worth it, because that'll be a renewable stone resource. And I highly recommend, if you are low on stone in your world, to definitely mine out some icicles, which spawn in the winter time. They stay around in spring. If you started in spring, you have tough luck, because none of these are spawned, and you're not going to be able to get any ice to survive the summertime. Anyways, so yeah, I'm going to get to that, and I'll be right back with the results. But of course, before we do anything, we have to fend off the approaching animals that are coming towards us. So, you know, of course, we're going to hide our selves behind our wall of their teeth. This is starting to be a little bit of a trophy room. You think that they would learn their lesson by now. The reason why I'm not lighting a fire is because, well, for one, it's not nighttime, and number two, I don't... Oh, I'm frozen! This is not good. Oh, we're gonna have to switch over this. I thought I could just, like, trolley, la 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 la, through it. Okay, there we go. That's pretty easy. Yeah, I wasn't too sure which season it was still in, so I couldn't pick which fire. But it seems as though we're still in the spring, as you can tell by the blue hounds that showed up. Did I get any gems? That's the thing. That's the kicker. Well, let's take some soggy monster meat. The only downside, by the way, that I was thinking of having the bird, you know, convert your monster meat is the fact that your monster meat is no longer gonna count as a one meat source. So with the crockpot recipes, monster meat actually can substitute as one meat resource, so you don't have to worry about using up one of these giant hams. But when you convert it into an egg, the egg only acts as like a half resource. It only acts as like a morsel or something like that. Or at least that's what my brain is telling me. I could be wrong, because, you know, they might have changed something in an update, who knows. But yeah, otherwise that would be a really good method of keeping these alive. So, like, keeping your meat fresh and tasty, so that's always good. Yeah, so let's go back on track and I'll be right back. Yeah, the polls are in, ladies and gentlemen, and the voters have voted. Yeah, these things definitely give you a lot more. They give you about, I'd say 46 rocks and just rocks, which is freaking awesome. And so 46 rocks versus, I think it was about, oh yeah, it was 1 for every single one of those. So it, like, not even 1 to 2 or anything like that to make it a little bit more worth your while. I need to stay away from those bees. But no, so it's just 1 that you get from the glaciers. They are renewable, but it's not really worth the amount of flint that you would actually have to use on them, unless you have a large amount of flint, which most people do, but you kind of lose out on flint after a while. It's not renewable, just like stone. Stone's not really all that renewable. There are ways of actually renewing stone and flint. Earthquakes in the underground. You can also, I think, you can kill rock lobsters underground as well to get some more rocks, but that's not really a good legitimate strategy for doing things. Also, you'll notice that my temperature is rising to 59 degrees Celsius. If it was at 64, I'd start taking, well, I think it's more than 62, and then you start taking some heat damage, so we are at the peak of the thermal thermometer, which means that we are going to start to burn here soon, which is not cool with me, man. That is not cool at all. So we're gonna have to watch ourselves here because, oh, right, I can't put that there, because we need to start keeping ourselves cool with, you know, more than just the thermal stone, and I might need to keep the ice cube on me. Oh, it's gonna decay though. Can I, like, repair that? Yeah, I can. Oh, look at that. We have a use for the ice. How much is that gonna take? Okay, it goes up a little tiny bit, so there you go. I didn't even know that. So we just found something new, so you can actually repair that. That's pretty awesome. I thought maybe you would need, like, a sewing kit, and I was really confused about that. Okay, so ice can be used to repair the ice cube. That makes sense, and you definitely want to use ice to repair this thing because it costs an electro... Here, let me see if I can actually find it. Dress. Where is it? It's here somewhere. There it is. The ice cube. It takes 2 of these electric doodads. If you remember correctly, I think those are... that would be like 6 rocks and 2 gold. A bunch of rope and 10 ice, so yeah, it's definitely worth repairing that. Okay, now that I know that I can repair that, I'll just keep that on me all the time. Oh right, I forgot, there's a bird in here. He did. There we go. Alright, so, yeah. I know this is a little bit early for me, but I've been a little bit bogged down with a bunch of things, and, you know, I'm going to make a little bit of a vlog about that. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until next time, bye!